Y'all, we're back with another long compilation, and today we're reviewing the craziest UFO footage of all time. So smash like and subscribe, sit back, and get ready to enjoy. We're starting off with some insane clear footage of UFOs with brilliant saucers caught in the sky in beautiful high definition. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Was a giant saucer-shaped UFO really captured outside the window of a plane? If so, it's the clearest video of UFO we've ever gotten, and that's later in the video. First, let's check out some of the clearest UFOs ever captured. Ooh, look, we're starting with a near saucer shape, but almost pyramid-like shape. All from different years, from 1997 to 2011. Different locations too. Very similar UFO. Oh, look at that acceleration. Ooh, and it just stopped. Oh, I love that. Oh, these little two-piece UFOs always freak me out. We talked about that last time. What is this? That looks like an egg with something inside of it. That is a strange looking UFO. Oh, look at this disc-shaped UFO, 2001 in Norway. It was a lot. I always say it. It was a lot harder to fake these things back in the day. It's very interesting. I love older UFO videos where it was much harder to fake things because we didn't really have the technology. Look at this mother tucker in 2020. This was peak pandemic. Look at that. Oh, I love these. We saw a red one of these the other day. So beautiful and stunning. It makes me wonder if some of these are the ships coming in and out of our field, our dimension. I don't even know what to. I don't even know because I don't know what. I don't know if they're extraterrestrial or interdimensional. This is freaky. Look at that. Look at the inside of that one. That's very intriguing. A little flashing at the bottom. This is from Peru in 2020. Where does Genenet find some of these? These are fantastic. This looks just like the other one we saw. Only the first one had a curvature inside. That one looked like the two bands were separated. It's from the ISS. Always, always, look at that. Look at that. Always something crazy on the ISS. NASA never says shit. They just cut the feed. Oh, you guys are crazy. It's just debris. What kind of debris looks like a perfect damn triangle? Netherlands 2014. Look at that boy. Oh, that's a great capture in my opinion. This is fantastic. I hate that they don't capture it to the end. If you have such a great capture like this, don't stop recording till the bitch disappears. How hard is that? Still a good capture though. This one comes from Only Real UFOs, UK 2021. Looks very similar to the one we just saw in the Netherlands as well. Really strange shape to it. This, well, you guys know I get a little skeptical sometimes. That could be a kite. I'm just being honest. This has been making headlines everywhere. This strange disc-shaped UFO. And I love this UFO because we're actually seeing what looks like maybe a row of windows. We're definitely seeing a layered ship, a layered craft. And I find it the most interesting because that article that I just did with the Red Rock UFO, they were talking about how it was 3 layers, and I'm seeing like a bottom layer, a center layer, and a top layer here, and each layer had windows and lights. Now we're only seeing the windows in the center, but I wish we could see this lit up at night, what it would actually look like. Really interesting. I find this one to be very, very intriguing. Look at that. And look, I'm even seeing like maybe a porthole or window down here as well. And definitely just under the top, in between the top layer and this top, I guess, lid-like piece, there's a sliver that could be windows as well, or observation area. This could be a three-layered UFO like the one that they talked about in Red Rock. Look at that. Interesting. This is from the UK in 2008. This was on 7 News. 7 News also has had some really good captures of UFOs. I'm not sure how I feel about the one in Saudi Arabia from 2016. The light just kind of throws me off. We saw this one before, and it matches this one from USA in 2020. Very eerie, very similar, both with that weird notch, although this notch seems to be attached. I wonder what the hell that is. Oh! Oh! Oh, and it entered the forest! Oh! Okay. 2017 in Poland. Oh, hey! Oh, what's up? What are those little ones? Oh, that looks like a bubble. Italy in 2011. That honestly, that kind of looks beautiful. It definitely looks like a bubble. But if you look in the bubble, this rounder shape here, almost like there's a disc inside the bubble. Maybe this could be something similar to the cube within the sphere, but with more of a disc shape as opposed to the cube shape inside. Very intriguing. Italy 2011. Russia 2001, another strange bubble looking UFO. These really do look like bubbles. Honestly, this one looks like a bubble too, but with those two, this again, we're seeing that almost yin and yang shape inside of the bubble. We've seen these in 2 other ones before. Another bubble. The bubbles were very, very popular in the early aughts, huh? That definitely looked like a translucent bubble, bro. Look at that. Now we're moving on to the sphere in the cube. This is 2018. Oh, I'm definitely seeing the spherical shape inside the clear cube exterior. I wonder what these points of darkness, points of shadows are. And then it kind of goes back to are the spheres in a cube, cube in a spheres, tesseracts? You know, are they constantly infinitely looping? What's happening here? Oh, that was too quick. I love that one. That's beautiful. Centro of Ufology. Center of Ufology. Interesting. This is in Italy again. Wait, it's still the same one? Oh, am I tripping balls? Oh yeah, no, they just zoomed out and they're zooming back in. But this looks exactly like the one we just saw. That's crazy. This one's another sphere in a cube, but this one's in Colombia. 2021, much more recent. Another pandemic baby UFO. Mexico always killing it with the UFOs. This is 2004. Look at that. Yes, that's exactly what it reminds me of. So weird. And we're getting that centerpiece that maybe those are observation areas for the UFO. Asteroid in 2015. Interesting. Was that heading towards a UFO? To approaching? Whoa, 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 bitch. Asteroid in 2004, BL 86, 2015. I don't know how to read that. Is that the asteroid's name? 2004 BL 86, but this happened in 2015? 200 feet metallic cigar approaching it. I see, I see. So this is the asteroid, and this is the metallic cigar-shaped UFO approaching said asteroid. Yeah, we've been doing some asteroid mining, so maybe the UFOs do it. You never know. That's interesting. Columbia 2005, clearly disc-shaped, bulbous bottom. Almost like there was a dome on the bottom where that center light is, which is really intriguing. Hold your camera still. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if the lights are actually blinking, or if that's just how the camera's capturing it because it's so bright. Oh, these range from 2002 to 2024. Very similar, very, very, very interesting. I love this. Yes, look at that. Genenet does also have a cigar-shaped UFO compilation. Definitely go check that out. His channel is going to be linked below because these are from his compilation. Greece in 2011, another cigar-shaped clear capture of a UFO. Beautiful. I love these. Yeah, we're not doing his music. I can't stand it. So tacky in my opinion. Uruguay in 2022 out of an airplane window. Now, it is a perfect Tic Tac, but I will say the windows are double pane windows. It does cause sometimes optical illusions. This is from Italy 2006. Italy's got some really good ones. Come on. I love that. I love to see it. Come on, Italy. This one here freaks me out because it looks like it's letting things out of itself. This is in Mexico in 2009. We've seen similar stuff. Sometimes we call it slag. Sometimes I call it little poops. I don't know what it is, but it freaks me out. Another TR3B, or as I like to call them, a Treb. That was a really good clear capture. This is weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. To me, that's more of a portal than a UFO, in my opinion. This is from Sweden in 2010. This looks like a double layered UFO. The way when it's double layered like this, though, it always gives me the impression that it could be an optical illusion. It doesn't seem to have any movement to it. What is that think at the bottom? What the hell is that? This is the strange giant disc-shaped UFO. I've seen this a few times before. I've discredited it personally myself. People, though, have tried to debunk it and haven't necessarily been able to. It is very, very strange. We're seeing the camera lens reflecting on itself. So that's what that weird cylinder on the outside is. Or I guess, yeah, that like weird cylinder on the outskirt of the actual UFO is the camera itself. This is the UFO in question. This thing is humongous. I'm going to slow this down. This thing, if real, this thing is huge and the clearest capture of UFO we've ever had. Look at this thing. Disc shaped with the notch on top. Definitely going behind the plane's wing, which makes it a little bit harder to fake. It's from 2008. We had tech that we could fake things with, but it was much harder back then, especially to fake something going behind the wing of the plane. That is so well done there. I find this one to be the most intriguing, and I want to hear your opinions on this particular UFO in the comments below, because it kind of freaks me out. If this is real, this is the best UFO capture we've ever had. I don't know where it is that Genenet gets some of these for this compilation, but that giant saucer outside of the plane, I don't know, man. It kind of freaks me out. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that that's a legit capture? Because again, if it is, my mind is blown. I don't think we've had a capture that clear and that up close of a UFO. Now, those are some really clear shots. The one with the pilot capture with the UFO next to the plane, that's insane. I hope we get more information about that one because it's probably the clearest shot of a UFO we've ever gotten. And it doesn't stop there. There aren't just saucers. There are also strange spheres and interesting orbs of light. Y'all, I can't wait to show you this next part. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about these unbelievable catches. Y'all, we're back with a blue disc-shaped UFO flying around the Netherlands in broad daylight. It's wild. You don't want to miss this. But that's later in the video. First, let's check out some of Genenet's clear UFO footage. Ooh! Ooh! Came out with the lightning, baby. What are those? Look at that. Look at that. Hello? And this little mother tucker down here that appeared out of nowhere with him. Wow. Damn, that's a great catch. This is in the Netherlands in 2020. Hey, also the Netherlands. We're about to check out the Netherlands in a minute. Australia 2012. That looked like a very creepy looking bug. Australia 2012. Ooh. I love airplane captures because, like, what the hell is that? What is flying so fast that it's beating the crap out of an airplane as far as speed? And then look at that. This is a great capture. They zoomed in, not the best resolution for 2012. You know, it's 2012, but it looks decent. That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's a great capture. Mexico 2024. What? Is that coming out under the moon? What is that? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't like the way that looks. I don't know if any of you, this year in Mexico, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Final Fantasy VIII. It's one of my favorite games, but there is a whole moon UFO or moon monsters, I guess it's better to call them, and they fall down onto the planet. I'm not for it. This is the Navy gimbal video. This is we've seen this before, but it's actually showcasing the horizon so we can get a better look and get a better look at its rotation. And this was moving against the wind, which is wild. Hypersonic metallic cigar in 2023. Orbs, look at those little orbs. Whoa, I just saw that, but look at all those orbs. And then the freaking metallic one, look at it fly by. Oh yeah, no, that's clearly a UFO. Look at that frame for frame. Look at that. What the flip? That's another good capture. Come on, Jedinet. Black orb looking for its way in Indonesia 2021. Jedinet, stop! I love the description. Looking for its way. It is doing some erratic movement though. That is very strange. Look at it. Oh, that's weird. Indonesia 2020. Oh, it does match that Mexico 2016 one. At least in color, not in shape. Very interesting. 1996. This is in space. Bruv. The Baltic Sea anomaly. I really like some of these comparisons that Generated makes because, yeah, I see that. I can definitely see that. Let me know in the comments if y'all see that too. That's interesting. Christmas tree UFO in Russia, 2004. What does it mean, Christmas tree? Oh. That's new. That definitely looks like a Christmas tree fell over. I don't think I've ever seen a UFO like that. I would also say that it looks a little bit like candy corn. That's interesting. I love that sighting though. Ooh, another metallic cylinder. Look at that puppy go. That is... Bro, no, come on. That is fast. And that's slowed down. That is slowed down. Oh, look at the little orbs near the crop circles. 1999 and 2001. Oh, where's it going? This reminds me of that video that we saw of the orbs making the crop circle. That was so weird to me. The British Army attempts to intercept the orb. You ain't catching that, Mother Tucker. Not in your little chopper. Look how fast that mother flower is going. Just zipping around. They do whatever they... I think that's the scariest part. Is that they do whatever they want and we have no idea what the hell it is. Costa Rica 2007. We've seen this before. This is the video that was actually captured on a flip phone, which is one of the reasons the resolution is so low. It was all over the news as well. USA 2024 and versus the pyramid over the Pentagon in 2018. The pyramid UFOs are very creepy. We've had a collection of them on the channel. I've posted them 3 times. Each time YouTube has had me remove them. And there's like it... Genenet, I'm sure, has tried as well. Because the one on the bottom left is one of the pieces, I guess, or one of the parts that I've posted. It's a much longer video and there's a lot more angles. The person drives around and like still sees it. It's wild. But it gets taken down every time that we post the full length, which is very strange in and of itself. Looks crazy. Indonesia 2023. Look at these saucers. Well, look at that one in Turkey. What's it do? It's like nose diving. What's it doing? What is going on? And what is that coming on? It looks like it's like a beam or something coming out of this one. That's very wild. San Diego 2014. Definitely metallic orbs. The two on the side are very interesting. The one in the center
with like the antennas. I don't want to say it's not a UFO or not interesting, but that is definitely something we could make. The one with the antennas. We would do some weird ish like that. I remember this one with the flashing on. Remember we posted that one last time? Look, see what I mean with the antennas? That I could see being some weird spy balloon, weather weird crap. Um, I don't know that a UFO. Personally, I don't know how I feel about that. This is interesting over here. The fact that you can kind of see in there. I feel like this picture was enhanced to get a better quality, which makes this look blurry. I wonder what it actually looks like in the center there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about these in the comments below. These are really weird. Again, the antenna one, I'm iffy on it. Especially after that Chinese spy balloon. But still intriguing and still could be anomalous. Yeah, the Flash, we caught that. That's the one we covered last time. I don't like that. I said it before. Don't be taking no unsolicited pictures of me, you weird random UFO. This is another one taken from above. Definitely disc shape. Definitely interesting because it's very, very high up. Look at that quality. Holy crap. Wow, I love this one. I told you were going to want to miss a second of this video. What the? Look at that. That's one of the best quality shots I think we've ever gotten. That's beautiful. No, go back to that clearness. Bruh. Look at that. Look. That's stunning. A little bit scary, too. I love it. I love it. Oh, God, we need disclosure. I want to know so much more. Look how eerily slowly it's moving. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I find it more eerie when they move slowly. It's like they're surveilling. They're looking or watching. Like, what are you looking for? Now, this next one's very interesting and comes from the incredible Eyes on Cinema. Look at that. This
Dit
is
zijn beelden
in
gemaakt vanuit de
the
hoogbouw aan de
Netherlands.
Merellaan in Maasluis. Afgelopen vrijdag, 2:45.
Oh, oh, it's like direct. There's no translation. Okay, hold on. Let's just do this. I guess I'll read this out to you because we're not gonna, none of us are gonna understand that. Okay. These are images made from the high-rise building at Maryland in Maas Lewis last Friday, 2:25 p.m. This is 2014, by the way. Captured by resident. Oh my God! Slow down. Captured by resident Dick Smits with the little camera. I was here filming that boat on the right. Oh, and there was a lot of activity. And in the left corner of my eye, I suddenly see something coming. And I think it had been there for a while. Look at that. That's actually pretty clear. You can see a little bit of a sunshine right here on the side. Wow. But I didn't notice it before. I think it's interesting. I'm going to record that. I would too. That's really weird, but what is it? Also, his brother Rob comes to watch the footage. And yes, in slow motion. Oh, look at that. I think I saw several more objects and something shoot out of the second crane. What? From left to right, very hard upwards. I actually have to point it out. Wait, did you get the second one from the crane as well? That's crazy. The UFO Reporting Center. Whoa, bro, what? What? The UFO Reporting Center in the Netherlands hardly received any other reports concerning this object. While Friday, April 11th, it was hovering for more than 15 minutes. above Braille Odorp area. If you are from the Netherlands, I am so sorry for mispronouncing these places. I try. It's hard to tell what it was, but yes, it could have been a UFO. Well, buddy, yeah. Like, what? What else looks like that and is just flying around in the sky? What the hell? He said, I think it was a UFO. I think you were right, sir. Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Yes, I believe in it. I think there is more. Yes. Because this is only... What did he say? Because this is only a small planet. Agreed. Looking at the whole universe, and you see all those stars, and you name it, then you think, yeah, there must be more. I think this all the time too, especially when they find other Earth-like planets and other Earth-like planets that are in a Goldilocks zone and also bigger than us. So I'm like, yeah, not only is there life in other, not only are there extraterrestrials, come on, look at how infinite the universe is. There has to be life elsewhere. But on a much bigger planet, there's a lot more life. Look at that. I think this is a great sighting. This is very clear, especially considering the camera it was recorded on in 2014. I think this is a great shot of a UFO. Yes, now he immediately makes that turn to the left. Oh. And he goes like a rocket. Oh. Now he comes into the picture. I want to see this. Now you were really going to see contours of... Oh, the contours of the craft. The UFO film by Dick Smits in Massa Lewis has a the full attention of Cohen Vermeeren. Well, who's that? I don't know who I don't know who Cohen is. Okay, Vermeeren is an aerospace expert at TU Delft. I don't know, these subtitles are a little iffy. And wrote a book about UFOs. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right, more interested. Yes, this unique footage. It's really unique. Anyway, during the day, that is... Oh my god! Excuse me, that is already very special. Sorry, y'all, I'm used to text going fast. You know, you read it in your mind, so I was like, whatever. But when you're trying to read it out loud, like, whoa! Because most people who see something, it's often in the evening. Agreed. Something light in a black area. You can see that very well. This is in the daytime, and you rarely see that. There are also recordings of it. And it is clearly saucer-shaped. I agree. Really clearly saucer. I agree. Dick was filming Ships Downstairs when he saw the mysterious phenomenon in the air April 11th of 2014. I think I'm recording something here. What I have never seen before. And a lot of other people also not. And where many people think strangely about it. Yes, but what did you think about it before you witnessed it? Well, before he witnessed it, was he thinking about it? Well, I see it, and I see it with my own eyes. And I know what happened, and other people must make up their own minds. Yeah, I feel like this is a very rough translation. Like, it's getting the message across, but bruh. Then it flies to here, then there, comes here. And the object then shoots like this, choom, with a great speed across the image. I'm assuming that's the sound I would make. Through the clouds. But then I sometimes see, looking at planes or fighter jets or jet fighters, you can just follow them neatly. But it is hardly visible. No, I was not scared, no. But it was very special to see. Wow, I apologize for the rough translation, but I think that was great. I loved that saucer-shaped UFO, and I love, like they said, that it was in the daytime, because that is very, very rare, and I feel like that was a very clear shot. And it was definitely not a plane or a fighter jet, in my opinion. I want to hear your opinions in the comments below. And I loved Jennernet's compilation. As always, fantastic, especially that disc at the end. Both Jennernet's channel and Eyes on Cinema are going to be linked in the description below. So make sure you go check them out and, you know, do all the YouTube things, smash like and subscribe, because those were so cool. Like, what do you guys think about that? I think that's insane. But that clear UFO, that clear saucer-shaped UFO Jennernet caught at the end of his compilation, mind-blowing.
Now, these orb UFOs really fascinate me because I do feel like some of the orbs are actually probes from the mothership, especially the ones that seem to have strange lenses or even take photos of us, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the orbs. Sometimes they make me a little uneasy, but not as uneasy as UFOs when they're near tragic events or monumental moments in life. Like when politicians start talking about them, and then things start happening in politics. Do you remember the Trump rally where he was almost assassinated? Well, before we noticed the UFOs, people were talking about how he was almost assassinated due to information about UFOs. I couldn't believe it. Check it out.
Today we're checking out a UFO messing with a skydiver in broad daylight, as well as a family excited and pumped about their first UFO capture. And that's later in the video. First, we need to address the theory that former President Trump's assassination attempt was due to UFOs. Now, I'm not saying aliens shot at the former president, but this is one hell of a theory. For those who've been living under a rock, this past Saturday, former President Trump was shot at one of his rallies.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Thankfully, the shooter missed Donald Trump's head, but he did clip him in his ear. And while I'm not a Trump or Biden supporter, I will say it led to the most badass picture in presidential history. Now, literally moments after the shooting, the internet went insane, and you can only imagine the number of conspiracy theories that came out after this assassination attempt. I've seen audacious things like this shooting was staged. I've even seen it was an inside job by the CIA. I've even seen one that said Joe Biden planned it. Joe Biden, the guy who could barely string together a sentence.
With dealing with everything we have to do with,
But out of all of these claims, the most outlandish to me was that Trump's assassination attempt was an effort to stop him from releasing information about UFOs. The claim even references the affairs of the iconic Marilyn Monroe with President John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert F. Kennedy. Now, this all comes from UFO filmmaker Mark Christopher Lee, and I quote, "It sounds a bit out there, but I do believe that this attempt may have been due to the fact that if elected again, Trump would release the full truth about UFOs. He's already said that he would release all the files on the JFK assassination, and I believe that in those files will be evidence that both JFK and his lover Marilyn Monroe were murdered due to them both wanting this information of UFOs released to the public." Now, in my opinion, this is madness. Not because I don't think that JFK would release information about UFOs, but I don't really think that that was something Marilyn Monroe cared about or was even privy to. But then again, what do I know? Here's what Greer had to say.
Wiretapped Marilyn Monroe's phone, and she was calling up Bobby Kennedy and a friend of hers named Rothberg in New York, who was an art dealer, saying that she was going to hold a press conference to tell the whole world what Kennedy had told her about, and I'm quoting, the objects from outer space from the 40s found in New Mexico, a clear reference to Roswell and a couple of the other events that happened out there. So Marilyn, because I think the Kennedy brothers had distanced themselves because the affair she was having with Jack Kennedy was a little bit getting too well known, she was angry. And so she was threatening to spill the beans in a public news conference where the whole world would have been there. Before she could do that, Wetworks killed her, made it look like a overdose of drugs. Kennedy was livid that that happened, but he was working on an executive order at that time that would have dissolved the agency and a lot of these operations that were dealing with this.
The agency is in CIA?
Yeah.
Now, for the rest of his claim, Lee jumps onto the Harvard bandwagon and states that aliens are actually already living among us. However, the US government is apparently keeping it under wraps because the general population would not be able to handle it. He said, and I quote again, "The truth is far more bizarre and weird, and I guess those who control this, most likely a secret compartment of the US military, maybe the Collins elite, know this truth and believe that the public would not be able to handle it. They could handle other life forms from other planets that are physical beings, but I doubt that they could handle an interdimensional intelligence that exists in some other form of reality. Maybe quantum physics will eventually be able to prove this. Eventually." Now, I can kind of see where Lee is coming from in the sense that Trump does want to unseal all of the documents related to the JFK assassination. Trump went as far as saying so on Truth Social. However, he didn't explicitly say UFOs in that quote. Trump has actually been quoted talking about UFOs, saying that pilots have seen something and that he does want information out there, but that he himself is not a believer. So I don't know exactly how much information Trump has on UFOs, but it seems like the JFK assassination is more important to him than the UFO information being disclosed to the public. With all that said, the shooter was found out to be 20-year-old Pennsylvania resident Thomas Matthew Crooks. And as of right now, some people are seemingly tying him to BlackRock, but I haven't seen anyone really tie him to UFO information or UFO disclosure. So I saw this and I thought it was absolutely wild. I feel like that's crazy. I feel like we almost had a tragic event, and instead of bringing everyone together, everyone in America is losing their minds. That said, this report comes from the Daily Star, so take it with a spoonful of salt. But I had to address it. I had to talk about it. I think it's so strange that I think that Trump was almost assassinated because of UFO information, where there have been others who have done more for disclosure than Trump claims to want to do. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. Now for the UFO sightings. This strange UFO was seen around a skydiver. It was caught on camera in broad daylight. And at first I thought it might have been a drone, but there is close-up and zoomed-in footage, which will show after the original footage, where you can see little orbs kind of shifting around the UFO itself. No drone does that. As well as other objects and other orbs flying around in the area. Check this video out and let me know what you think. I don't know. I find that so weird. And some people are really trying to tell me it's a drone. I don't think drones have little orbs that come out of it and dance around it. I've never seen a drone do that before. The next incredible UFO sighting that we have is from a family who are out, it seems, enjoying the beautiful weather outside when they looked up and saw this strange, anomalous event. The kids at first thought it was people parachuting, and then the parent thought, well, maybe it could be a plane. But the more they zoomed in and the more they stared, the more they realized this is something else. Something out of this world. Take a look.
There's parachutes. Are they gonna land here? The parachutes will land here? Are they gonna do it? They're moving. Are they gonna do it, Daddy?
I think they might be cleaned. I don't know what that is.
Zoom in. Baby, zoom in. Zoom in.
I got it.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Where are they?
Now, personally, I love that sighting. I don't know. I just think it's sweet that it was a family event and the kids were like, what is that? Oh my God, like, is it? I think it's so cool that their minds were filled with wonder as well. And even the parent was like, bro, I don't know what it is. So hopefully we do get this closure soon so that this family can actually get some closure.
Now, if that isn't crazy enough, we then went back and looked at that footage from the night. We were so, I guess, energized from everything that happened. Some of us overlooked the fact that they weren't just possibly assassinating a president due to UFO information. There were actually UFOs at the event. Y'all, sound off in the comments. Tell me this ain't crazy.
Do you remember how I made a video last week about how there's a theory that UFOs are involved in the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump? And I was like, you know, we're going to cover it because it's weird and it's interesting. But I thought like he was a little bit crazy. Well, as it turns out, there were UFOs at the rally in which Trump was almost assassinated. Like, there were actually UFOs, there were a whole flying saucer and several orbs. I'm still blown away. Now, y'all, we're going to be checking this out over on Think Tank on Twitter. I've mentioned their Twitter page quite a few times. I love their posts. They're fantastic. They're always on the pulse of UFOs. But I do want to give a quick shout out because I saw you guys in the comments. I want to give a quick shout out to Cosmic Road, who is also covering it and has already posted this over on YouTube. Go give their channel a subscribe like I just did. Boom. And their video a like because they are pretty damn awesome. So, we were talking about the theory that Donald Trump wanted to release UFO information, then it went into Marilyn Monroe, and JFK, and RFK Sr. It was a whole lot. And I was like, maybe this holds not so much credence until I saw this. A flying saucer with orbs has been spotted during the Trump assassination attempt. So, Think Tank has posted this bad boy. Look at this mother flower. There's legit a saucer right by the flag. And what's wild is he captures it as it zips by. This thing is zooming. Look at it. Look at it. Zoom. You guys know that to me that's the sound in my mind when I see how fast they fly. Look at that sucker. It's a full-on disc. And at first I'm like, well, maybe Think Tank, maybe it could just be something flying by and it's so fast we can't perceive it. But Think Tank being incredible and extremely analytical, comes in and dives a bit deeper. It's not just a flying saucer. It's a flying saucer accompanied by several pulsating, disappearing, reappearing orbs. A lot of them. Like, this is intense. This is over Trump's head at the rally where he was almost assassinated. In theory, remember the old video is in theory, because he's attempting to release UFO information. Look at all these orbs appear. First, bro. First, we're starting with the saucer, okay? And we saw the saucer zooming. First, we're starting with the saucer and 2 orbs. And you're like, okay, well, again, the saucer might be something weird flying by. Maybe the orbs too. But as I said, they are disappearing and reappearing. By the end of this 16-second clip, there's 5 orbs next to this saucer. And mind you, this is Think Tank slowing down and trying to piece this frame by frame because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. So imagine at regular speed how fast these things were zooming in and seemingly just popping into our reality or popping into our space, popping into the airspace around this flying saucer. This is insane. Look at that. And of course, he goes deeper. This is why I wanted to come into Think Tank. And again, Cosmic Road posted this 23 hours ago. Think Tank isn't just posting this, he's actively updating it to this very moment. He's still going on about it. His original post was July 20th, but as you see 5 hours ago, he's also grabbing pictures and enhancing pictures. So as the assassination attempt is happening, we have a UFO that seemingly has a perfect bird's eye view of the entire situation. Let's go forward. Look at that Mother Tucker. It's definitely a round, sphere-like object. Some were saying it's a drone, and again, at first I'm like, you know what, maybe it could be a drone. Until I saw the saucer with the spheres, and I saw the spheres popping into reality. That like blew my mind. I'm like, Cthulhu Master incredibly showed me a new drone. He sent me a link of a new drone that can go pretty damn fast, damn near 300 miles per hour. It wasn't quite there yet, I don't believe. I don't remember exactly. He just sent it to me recently, and I watched the video. I didn't get to study it too much, but it was pretty damn fast. But it wasn't instantaneous. It wasn't just appearing into reality out of nowhere like these orbs did. And before we move forward, I have my own weird little theory. Well, it's not my own theory. This theory has been around for a while, but I feel like it is strengthened by this. Yes, UFOs could be, of course, extraterrestrial. I feel like it would be weird for them to keep hiding this from us, that there's life on other planets, but whatever, there might be some implications. Yes, they could be interdimensional. We've mentioned this before, of course. I know some people don't like that theory, but it is a theory, whether you like it or not. I don't make this stuff up. It is what it is. It's a scientific theory. It's possible that it could be interdimensional. David Grush has mentioned it. So have some members that have actually seen, some members of Congress that have seen some of this stuff. They have mentioned interdimensional. So it's quite possible. The way they pop into reality, very possible. And that would hold more implications around the world. So I could see a little more why they keep it secret. But also a theory we've talked about before that has been around for a while, but we don't talk about as much as we should. This could be us in the future. Us in the future, time traveling back to either guide history, see where things went wrong or right, or this could be the way that future historians go back and compile, what we consider history books in the future with the advancements of technology could go well beyond the pages of a book, right? There could be like this hologram or this immersive experience that you could step into. Like maybe you put on a future version of the Apple Vision Pro or the Meta Quest, like it's made however long in the future, and you can step into the past, like not interact with it per se, but step into that reality of the past and study history. Look at the perfect angle of this UFO for this assassination attempt. It doesn't look like it's a part of it or even like it's trying to interfere. It looks like it's quite literally observing. What if this is us in the future observing our history? There used to be a theory that the Greys, or these strange looking extraterrestrial beings,
were us from the future after a cataclysmic event. This cataclysm caused us to evolve in such a way that maybe we went underground to hide from radiation. Who knows? Maybe we lose our ozone and atmosphere. So we go underground to hide from the solar radiation and the radiation from space. And as we evolve and develop, our skin turns gray because we're not outside anymore. Our eyes get bigger because we need to see in the dark, right? So they could be us in the future. And so again, these UFOs could be us in the future as these gray beings coming back to study history, or maybe they are trying to change history. Maybe that's a part of the Mandela effect. Maybe they're coming back and trying to change history in order to prevent that cataclysm. I mean, there's so many theories out there, right? But if that's the case and the government knows that, in my opinion, that is much more of a plausible reason for them to hide the information and the truth about UFOs from us, because they wouldn't want us to know that there's the ability to time travel and the implications that it could have, because then maybe someone now will try to invent some other time machine and then go back and do some other damage. Or like there could be so many implications with that being us from the future, that I'm starting to think that that is more likely and more of a reason for them to hide it. But let me know what you guys think about that theory in the comments below. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Okay. We'll get to that in a moment, right? So here we go. Think Tank, of course, is updating. UFO sphere spotted. He's not just spotting it, he's capturing it from multiple different angles as it's moving around the scene, seemingly, if you will, getting a better view. It makes it so strange. He gives credit to Joe at Heat Related, who says UFO. I don't know who these people are, but he tags them. Those are the people that posted this video of Trump. Rewind it, put it in slow motion, and watch the first second. This UFO zips by across the screen extremely fast, nearly impossible to see. Anyone know? I provided screenshots and highlights. Holy smokes, Trump shoes got literally knocked off by the Secret Service. Oh, look, it's crazy because the video that they're talking about, it's not even about the UFO. It's literally just what's happening with the Secret Service and Trump. And in the background, in the first second, you see the UFO zip by. So people had to actually slow it down and give us a frame by frame of this UFO passing overhead. I think this is absolutely wild. So now we're seeing UFOs in major political events. We're seeing UFOs in major events throughout history, during volcanic eruptions, during nuclear testing, when nuclear bombs go off. Again, could this be an observation? And if so, is it an observation from us in the future, or from some extra or interdimensional entity or extraterrestrial entity? Like, to me, this is awesome. Gives us a little more insight, but only opens the door for more questions. What the hell is going on? And what is going on in America? Why are these things just observing us? The government really needs to tell us what's going on, because if we're going to be seeing more of these things as time goes on, there's only going to be more questions. And it's going to reach a head where people are going to get so tired of it that they're going to demand answers, to the point where there's going to be protests and riots like there are for almost everything else in the damn world. So I think it's time that the government starts coming clean as to what exactly these things are. And more, especially now with this, I am certain to believe that Trump knows a lot more about UFOs. All the presidents do. I mean, remember Obama said about UFOs, he said that, yeah, there's something up there in the sky. And then when they asked if he could really reveal more information, he said no, that he can't. So they do know something. They are briefed when they get into office. And I think it's time that the American people know at least a little bit of what the hell is going on. Let me know what you guys think about that, and what you think about my theory about this particular UFO over the presidential, the damn near tragic presidential assassination. And I say that, and I just want to reiterate, yes, this was damn near a tragedy. I may not support Trump or Biden. I don't really care for either one of them. I don't hate them either because I don't really know them personally. I've again grown up with um, certain types of interactions with Trump where I like whatever. It's just he's just a dude. He has a whole family, just like I have a family, just like you have a family. Same thing with Biden, right? I don't think either should be president, but that's for personal reasons. But I don't think that they should be assassinated or attacked at all. They're humans, and they are trying to do their job. This is literally whether you like them or not, whether you like their politics or not. This is their job. Um, I just think it's wild that in such a near tragic event we're having these weird flying saucers, flying orbs popping into reality. Like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? It blows my mind. And as I mentioned, I need answers. We all need answers. Better yet, we all deserve answers. And I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I don't know, those things are insane. Some were even saying that they were possibly bullets whizzing by. But these UFO were seen before and after any shots were fired. So, really, what were they? I do think there were UFOs at that event, which is bananas. Speaking of bananas, I've got another insane clear UFO clip for you. This one's a little shorter, but it does actually show some of the observables. Take a look. Y'all, I'm back, and I have one of my little dudes with me because he's extra needy today. But we have incredible UFO footage for you today. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Ronnie Burnett right now is in the Amazon doing some research on UAP and paranormal activity that's happening there, and the captures coming in are incredible. Like this, what we just saw, that's just a picture. The video I'm about to show you actually shows sudden and instantaneous acceleration, positive lift, and hypersonic velocities without signature. He just posted this today, and I'm honestly shocked. It's one of the best UFO sightings we have on camera because we're actually getting the observables and we're seeing like this orb of light just doing whatever it wants across the sky, y'all. Check this out. Isn't that insane and so cool? We're actually seeing the orb of light dip and dab around the sky. The way that it just turned back on itself and zipped across, it's literally unfathomable how fast that thing is going. I don't know why you like this today. That's sick. I had to share. There's more coming. He's going to do a full interview. He's going to release more videos, more pictures. We're definitely going to be looking into it. But I had to show you. I had to bring this to you guys. I had to show you because I'm blown away by this footage. Are you blown away by this footage too? Say, I'm blown away by the footage too. Yes, I am. Yes. And you better smash like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's interesting. And due to the advancements in technology, we get to see further into space and find out even more information, which is crazy. Actually, there was something recently by the James Webb Telescope that got classified and people are up in arms as to what the hell that is. Now, I can't show you that, but I can show you some UFO footage that was classified and now made public. That's very interesting. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about these classified sightings. This channel has great content and they are super small, only 3,000 subscribers. So you need to go over to their channel and smash that like and subscribe over there, okay? Go subscribe to them because they're super cool. We're going to check out a video called Chilling UFO Videos that will leave you speechless. Uh-oh. We better not use that title. UFO sightings, encounters, and new UFO footage. You see, this right here is proof that they're using a analytics tracker and SEO tool to come up with their titles, because this is great keywording. Okay, too long, but good title. Let's get in here.
The cursor-shaped UFO.
The cursor-shaped UFO?
On a quiet evening in Texas, something extraordinary unfolded in the skies over the small town of Forney on January 4th.
Is that?
At approximately 9:20 p.m. a local resident witnessed an extraordinary encounter.
Did you, the classified sightings, did you name it yourself? Like a mouse cursor? Brilliant.
Something in the sky that he couldn't explain in words but to record it. Let's take a look.
Oh, wow.
A 13
Yes, that's so me. The moment it came out, it went out of frame. He was like, damn it. He would have.
video, captured by a local resident in Texas, shows what seems to be a mysterious glowing blue-colored
Look at that,
object,
guys.
which looks like a computer cursor, hovering in the night sky
it
above his
sure
apartment.
does.
The object was there in the sky for a minimum of half an hour straight. The witness, who
Oh.
was simply enjoying a quiet moment with a cigarette, recorded the entire incident and even submitted the video to the National UFO Reporting Center. Experts are currently analyzing the footage to see if there is something more to it than meets the eye. Till then, it remains a mystery. So,
more to it than meets the eye. It just met my eye, and I'm confused. What the hell is
the
that?
local resident actually capture an extraterrestrial entity hovering in the
I
sky
think
above
so.
his house? Or is it a secret military aircraft? That
No,
we are
look at
just
these
yet
little
not aware of?
flashing lights around
You
it too.
decide.
That's not
The
normal.
Utah sighting. In May 2021, near Moab, Utah, something extraordinary was captured on a drone
Look at that little blip.
that left the person recording absolutely shocked.
I would have left
The
me shocked
witness,
too.
who
What is
chose to
that?
remain anonymous, was using a drone to capture footage of the beautiful sunset at an elevation of about 200 feet. What he captured next was something
Huh.
truly mind-blowing. Take a look.
Does it move? Oh, it does. Oh, bitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I was not expecting that. Because at first I thought it was just a still. Look at that.
While recording the sunset, all of a sudden, a round metal object, out of nowhere, zoomed past the camera
Zooming.
frame at an incredible speed.
Zooming.
The witness described one of the objects as a large metal basketball. The person later mentioned
Wow.
that there were in fact two of these objects, and both of them quickly went out of sight behind the hills, shining like metal because of the light coming from the sun.
Yeah.
Although the incident took place on May 6, 2021, it was officially reported in June of 2023.
Oh,
At first, he
snap.
didn't notice the incident, but upon reviewing the footage later, he realized that something unbelievable had been captured on his drone camera. Though he didn't share
I'm sorry. That is fast. And it's not a plane. It's not a balloon. I don't think it's a drone because he's using a drone and that thing is going very, very, very fast. But like, look how close it is to the mountains as well, which then it makes me feel, is it transmedian? Did it come out of the mountain? My God.
footage of the second object, he did mention that the second object appeared slightly lower in elevation, but maintained the same speed and trajectory as the first.
What the
Though
hell
it
do you
couldn't
think
be
they're
figured
doing?
out where they came from, as some seemed to emerge from beyond the rocks on the horizon before swiftly passing by the camera. Some believe it
That's
could be a drone or
intriguing.
bird. However, the witness rules out this possibility as drones usually are X-shaped and have distinct features like cameras and propellers.
Yep.
Since the guy himself was recording with a drone
With the
camera, he
Right.
probably knows what a typical
The
drone,
drone
looks
looks
like.
like.
The
Yeah.
same
Wait, did I give him a subscribe? I did. Give him. I love you classified sightings already just because that's my mentality right there. I just
for birds as well, as birds are surrounded by wings or feathers, and you can pretty much see their wings flapping when they fly.
Mhm.
However, the object in question somehow seems to lack these characteristics. Also, the
sure
incredible
does.
speed at which the object moved might have been beyond the capabilities of conventional drones or birds.
That thing was
The witness said,
like a bullet.
once they get too close, the motion
Motion
blur
blur.
gets too intense as they pass by, showcasing the speed.
Oh.
So, what do you think the person captured in his drone camera? Was it
I like that. I feel like that's something that yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, why is it so blurry?" That makes a lot of sense. It is just it's going so fast. The motion blur can't even. Yeah.
a drone? Or something far mysterious that we are not yet aware of? Let me know in the comments below. A tube-shaped object. Two brothers who love stargazing accidentally capture something otherworldly in their own back garden.
We've been seeing a lot of tubes, Tic Tacs, and as someone mentioned in the comments, because I got it wrong last time, rods. I don't know. I think it's very eerie. But I also know that the core was slowing down and we're overdue for a pole shift. And y'all, I'm getting a little worried. I don't. That's another video. Because that's like apocalyptic.
The brothers who go by the online handle Massacre Make Us
Oh,
shared
shit.
an intriguing picture on their Reddit
Look
account.
at that.
What seems to look like a bizarre tube-shaped UFO hovering above them started getting intense amount of reactions from social media users worldwide. One user commented, "The long thing looks like a satellite in low Earth orbit. It would need to be pretty low to be seen so clearly, but it's not all that unusual to see satellites after dark, since the sun would be reflecting on them. The only thing
But
I
would
find
it would
strange
be like a
is that it
tube
is so
like
low that you can make it out quite well. The other lights could be stars." Another user commented,
Oh, would a satellite look like a tube?
"You know what's
You know what's
happening is
happening?
we're living in 2021, and everyone in the universe is
Is
arriving to see our extinction.
extinction.
That's pretty dark to even
That's so dark, so scary. But that kind of goes to what I was thinking. We know that the reversal of the poles could be cataclysmic. And we know that the slowing of the core and the reversal of its spin, which is happening, could damage, or at least for a while, bring down our protection. And if a solar flare hits, we're a hit. But if the magnetic pole shift happens fast enough, that could be a apocalyptic, cataclysmic event, very much akin to the biblical flood, or the flood in the Epic of Gilgamesh, which or in the Hindu, whatever religion you follow, it has a flood. So this could be that, and this could have been what happened back then. That's a whole different video, but that's scary to think about.
But anyway, the brothers explained their love for stargazing and amateur sky photography. However, the response they received was as mysterious as the object itself. Some suggest that it could be a mere plane or drone capturing
What?
the object itself. Some
What?
suggest that it could be a mere plane or
What
drone
kind of plane or
captured in
drone
night
looks
mode.
like that?
However, there are compelling reasons as to why this might not be possible.
'Cause
First
that
of all,
looks
the
crazy.
elongation of the object and the presence of lights on both sides could be attributed to a plane. However, the elongation in the photograph appears to be
A
more
plane?
pronounced and structured.
I'm sorry. A plane? A plane. What's wrong with people?
Find the typical characteristics of an aircraft captured in night mode. The brothers who captured this object initially believed that the lights could be from an airplane. However, they mentioned something bizarre about the lights on the center of the object.
A
They
plane?
said that lights were actually flashing randomly,
What?
indicating that the camera shutter remained open long enough to capture a distinctive pattern. This distinctive flashing light at the center of the object becomes a crucial piece of evidence. Unlike the steady and expected lights of a regular plane, the irregular flashing of this
That is
object
so
makes it less
weird.
predictable. This challenges the idea that it's just a normal plane captured in a long exposure photograph. Another point was that the UFO was flying very close to the ground. They noted that for a satellite or even a plane
It was
to
too
be
low.
visible
It
with
was
such clarity,
too
it would
low.
need to be unusually low. This made them curious and got them
What plane or satellite looks like this? What do you mean?
asking more questions about what this mysterious object could be, and what exactly was it doing over their backyard. So, did the brothers accidentally happen to capture a photo of an otherworldly aircraft in their backyard?
I think
Or
so.
is it really a plane or a drone that looks very bizarre shaped and defy conventional explanations? You decide. There are many more mind-boggling
Hey, we've
UFO
covered this one
encounters
before.
happening around the world, and this playlist here
Yes.
will show it all to you. Take a look and make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified for future upcoming UFO videos.
Yay!
The
I love that. I love this channel. And just kind of to you know, loop everything together and bring it back. Do you see how this person added commentary? I don't know about the voice. I'm sorry, my friend classified sightings, but it might be AI. But they added commentary and transformed the context. These clips, these videos could be found online, but they enhanced it, and because of it, they're able to monetize. But yay, classified sightings. I really love that video. I really like your channel. You guys need to go check out classified sightings. Their channel is going to be linked below, as is this exact video that we just watched, because it was really, really good. Very well put together. I like their B-roll. I enjoyed the channel in general, and I love the way that classified sightings thinks, because I feel the same way. Except for the end there. Who the hell, what kind of plane is shaped that way? Oh man, that was intense, but I really enjoyed it.
I think those sightings are interesting. The UFO that looked kind of like a rod almost, with like the lights in the middle. Some were like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. To me, it actually looks like the UFO from China that we covered the other day that shut down the airport. So I don't know. I feel like we've seen that before. Maybe those were legit UFOs. I just wish we had a clearer shot. And while we don't have a clearer one of that one, I think a perfect way to tie a bow on this compilation is with some insanely clear UFO footage, like some clear shots of crazy shaped UFOs like discs, acorn shape, which is weird, tubes and Tic Tacs. Y'all are gonna love this. So y'all sound off in the comments. What do you think about these insanely clear UFO sightings? Zoomed in and enhanced. Y'all, an insane, clear and focused UFO sighting just happened in Curitiba, which is the capital of Paranha, a state in southern Brazil. This shot, it left me a little shook. It kind of took the internet by storm. It is a diamond-shaped UFO. You can see strange movements from the craft. It is clear. It is up close. They had a good zoom on their camera, and there are multiple angles. On top of that, we also have stabilized and zoomed footage, so we can get a better, clear shot at what the hell this is. I was freaking out when I first saw y'all. Check this out. And this is the second angle. Now here in the stabilized cut, you're actually going to see some weird movement. What almost looks like breathing of the craft or something. I couldn't really explain it when I first saw it. I was in shock. Take a look.
What I find most interesting about it is the shape. And I mean, you can actually see that weird breathing, almost weird breathing movement I was talking about earlier. But I think the shape is strange because it is diamond-esque, but the bottom has like a weird flatness to it when it's zoomed in. Like, take a look at the bottom. See how it's like flat there? There's also like these two spiky ends that look like corners that stick out of the back. And I was thinking maybe that's like some type of landing gear or something. I don't know. There's a few people that are claiming to debunk this. We'll talk about it later in the video. And I feel like that weird, I want to just say landing gear-ish part. I don't think it's what it is, but it kind of looks like that. I feel like that discredits the debunk.
I saw that and I was like, yo, that is a beautiful clear shot. And the shape actually reminds me of another recent sighting in Miami. Another similar shape caught in the sky. Y'all, check this out.
Yo, can somebody explain to me what the hell is that? What is that, yo? That thing is not moving. That looks like a flying saucer. The thing is just not moving at all in the sky. Come closer, you alien.
Both of which reminded me of the strangest UFO I've seen, which is like a weird acorn shaped. When I say acorn, I mean the UFO looked like an acorn shaped UFO that was seen in Mexico. This video was posted on YouTube a while ago and has since been deleted. Thank God the internet is archived all over the place so we can still find this footage. But these two reminded me, I don't know, I felt like a similar, like maybe it's something like this, but further away. Take a look at this acorn thing. Let me know if you guys believe they could be similar objects.
Now look at this thing when he zooms in, because when he zooms in is when you really see the strange shape. Look at that. I told y'all it looks just like an acorn. And I love this video, but I'm a little mad about it. I remember it was posted to YouTube like 2017, 2018, and there were multiple angles, and now this is the only thing that's been salvaged. And unfortunately, this video has no audio. And I would have loved to have heard the people reacting to it in real time as they're recording it. Look at that thing. And even the way that the top part of it has like that thicker line that's separating the body, it really looks like an acorn. I'm so mad at how much it looks like a freaking acorn. One of the strangest UFO sightings I think I've ever seen.
See what I mean? Like the acorn does have a similar like diamond-esque shape to its craft. So if it was further away, maybe it does some weird compressing thing and that's what we're seeing further away. I don't know, I can't really tell, but it did remind me of that, and I wanted to make sure that I brought it up and that you guys saw it as well. It's also so wild because we had another recent acorn-shaped UFO in Canada. Y'all remember this?
It's green or something.
Oh my god, that's not a It's not a helicopter, Dave.
Man, I'm looking right at it.
Oh my god. What is that?
Dude, look at it. Wow.
Oh my god.
Now, ever since all that happened, I waited a little bit because I heard rumors that it may have already been debunked. And I started looking into it, and people are saying that it's actually this solar balloon. Now, don't get me wrong, this solar balloon you're seeing here does have a very similar shape to this UFO. I'd have to see the solar balloon in action. I don't know if they do that weird in and out compressing thing, but it does look like this one could actually be a balloon. I was so upset because it looks so cool. Now, that said, it does look like it is that balloon, but it hasn't been 100% confirmed. So there is no exact answer just yet. It is likely debunked, but it's possible it could just share a shape with that strange balloon. I do feel like elements of the UFO weren't exactly like, I feel like the balloon was more pointy, where the craft had like, you could almost look like, not landing gear, but it had like strange shapes along the bottom and the sides. It wasn't as pointy. And again, I wouldn't know about that almost breathing looking thing that was going on there. I don't know. I don't have any solar balloons, okay?
but it could be real. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions on this UFO. I was freaking out about it for a little bit. Again, I heard the rumor, so I wanted to wait because I knew someone would have that balloon and get a picture of it to get a comparison. And now we have that. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like and subscribe. And check out that compilation of UFOs right there and that paranormal compilation right there.
Yo, that was a lot of fun. I love that clip. Those UFOs are so interesting to look at. I love when we get to enhance the quality and get better details on these UFOs. I want to know what they are and what they're doing. What is the message they're trying to send us? Hopefully we get to know more soon. For more research, check out that compilation right there. And for fun, check out those paranormal videos right there.